We are live. Excuse me. We are live. Welcome to college football's Peek Around the Corner with your host, Greg Pflugar. It's Watch Party. The Minnesota Golden Gophers versus the North Carolina Tar Heels. Welcome in. Welcome in to the corner. The studio that sits on the corner of Keith Jackson Parkway in Kurt Gowdy Avenue. Do not be afraid. Do not be afraid to be a PATC legend. With your comments, with your phone calls, during this live watch party, just sit back, have some fun. The scoreboard is up. Gophers versus the Tar Heels. If you're new to the channel, if you like what you see, please subscribe to the channel. Smash the like button if you like our content. And share the video with their family and friends. Again, this is a watch party. Put down your comments in real time. We're going to have phone calls, post-game, possibly during halftime show, possibly during the game if something controversial happens. We're just going to play it by ear. We're just going to make it up as we go along because that's how we've always done it here at Peek Around the Corner. I want to thank you all, the little general, myself, my mom, my family. Want to thank you all for all your wonderful comments. We've read them. I haven't gotten back to 95, 98% yet. We've been quite busy, but we have read the comments and they have been impactful. So I just want to put that out there. So I'm going to try to get through this. This is about having fun, college football. So I appreciate it. John, thanks for coming on in. Stephen McNeely, thank you for your wonderful flowers. That had quite the impact on my family. Stephen McNeely, thank you. Incredible, beautiful flowers. Incredible, wonderful, generous thought. I appreciate it. AMAC, thank you, sir, for coming on in. Nathan Campbell, hi to you as well. Richard L., glad you are back, Greg. I'm glad I am back because, like I said before, I've needed this more than you've needed it, so I appreciate it. Richard L., Mr. Colorado Buffalo, you got a big game tonight. You got a big game tonight. Colorado State in-state rival. Everyone a Gopher fan. Thank you so much, Ma Prof. I appreciate it. It's going to be a tough game for the Golden Gophers. Now, the line has gone down from -7.5 North Carolina to -6.5 North Carolina, at least the last time I checked, which means some late money, hopefully smart money, has dropped on the Gophers. We saw the injury report for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Remember, starting this year, all Big Ten schools have to put out an injury report, an accurate injury report with 2 hours before game time. Cody Lindenberg, number 45, the monster, the great linebacker of the Gophers, who've missed the first 2 games, has been elevated to now questionable. So there's a chance we'll see number 45 at a position where the Gophers are incredibly thin at. We need number 45 to play. We need number 45 to play. So he might play. Now, Bryce Williams is out. Our 6-year running back. He's really good at pass protection. He gets the ball a few times, especially in short yardage situation. He's out. That's going to hurt us. The guy I want you to all keep an eye out for is Mr. Darius Taylor for the Gophers. Number 1, a true freshman running back. He got the ball 1 time against Nebraska. He got the ball 1,000,000 times against Eastern Michigan. He was a beast during camp. He was a beast. He was an early enrollee. He was fantastic in the spring game. He dominated August camp. They wanted to put him in slowly this year. Just a little bit. But no, after the first game against Nebraska, where our offense struggled, and I give all the credit to the world in Nebraska and Tony White and the 3-3-5 defense, they unleashed Darius Taylor last week. And boy, true freshman, he looked good. So we'll see what happens here. I don't know. He had about 197 yards on the ground in his first game that he really played. I think that's a pretty good start. Now, if he turns into the Gophers' Mohamed Ibrahim with 8th and Cadillac Manis, the Greek rifle, and with that stingy defense, now that defense is going to get tested today versus the second best college football quarterback in the land, Drake May. So we'll see what happens. I'm all fired up. I'm more fired up than usual because I've been away. My family's been trying to get through this. The obituary for my father will be coming out in the Minneapolis Tribune tomorrow. The funeral is Tuesday. Me and my sister are singing at it. So we're going to get through it. But today it's about fun. Today it's about college football. And win or lose, David versus Goliath. And of course the Gophers are David. Whatever happens, we're going to have lots of fun today. Even if we get blown out 40-0, we're still going to have lots of fun today. Hola, thanks for your love, Maria, the moderator, the one who rules with an iron fist, says thanks for all your love. And we mean it. We've read your comments. I know it doesn't seem like we have. I haven't commented on them. It gets a little emotional when I do, so I will at some point get to you personally, but please just consider our heartfelt thanks for all your comments. I did put out a tweet on it earlier, but it seems like anytime I respond to somebody, I get emotional. I don't want to get emotional during this game. I mean, okay. You know, of course, look. I'm going to get emotional over this, but I don't want to get emotional over my father. He's okay now. My family's okay. Now, I'm watching here. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate it. Go Gophers. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Brandon. Game day tamales. Rick Olson. Holy smokes. I'm watching the end of this Mississippi State LSU game. Let's get to some of this current scores right now. Let's talk college football. Let's get to this here. Hold on, everybody. Hold on. You know the host of the show is incompetent. Hold on. Okay. Let's take a look at some of these scores here. Florida State, 31. Boston College, 22. Boston College has the ball at their own 5-yard line. 7:30 to go. Of course, the Seminoles should hang on, but not the most impressive outings from the Florida State Seminoles. This could possibly knock them back a little bit. It should knock them back a little bit in the AP poll, but they are going to come out with the win. Jordan Travis did get nicked up in this game. We're going to be watching. He went back in, though. We're going to be watching for that. Penn State also, had a little bit of a struggle here, but they pulled away 30-7. Their running game was stopped early in this game. Drew Alley at one point was something like 12 for 27. Penn State has a little bit cleaning up left to do before they play the big. Now they play Iowa here next week or the week after, so they got to clean up that. LSU, what is this? 41-7 over Mississippi State. At one point, LSU's quarterback, Jaden Daniels, was 20 of 21. 20 of 21, while Will Rogers, the Mississippi State quarterback, at that same time, I think he was like 3 of 18, and I'm not even joking. That's not an exact, it was either 3 of 18, 3 of 16, 3 of 20. This game was an absolute blowout. Looks like Mississippi State might score here at the end of the game. But this game was not close. LSU blew out Mississippi State. Now we're just going through the top 25 right now here. Kansas State, Missouri, 25-25. Kansas State has it at midfield. This game's been going back and forth. There are times that Will Howard has looked sensational, other times not. Missouri's offense got off to a good start, but then sputtered. Now they've come on. It's back and forth. Missouri has come back to tie this game 27-27. That has been the most competitive, most compelling game of the afternoon. If you look at the quarterback, Brady Cook, 18-28, 320, 2 touchdowns. Will Howard, 37, 269, 3 touchdowns. Trayshawn Ward, the transfer, Kansas State, only 54 yards on the ground. Cody Schrader, Missouri, only 58 yards on the ground. They've only given him the ball 10 times. Luther Burden, 5-star sophomore Luther Burden, 6 catches, 109 yards, 2 TDs. He's been the star of this game. He's been the absolute star of that game. We'll keep a close eye on that game. Notre Dame, 14-7 over Central Michigan. Not the most impressive first half by the Fighting Irish. So that gives you a little bit of what's going on in the top 25. The Big 12, there's some other games going on here. Baylor, 16-7. It's on delay. Big 10, I know Indiana make a last run at, where is that game? There it is. Louisville won 21-14 over Indiana. It started out 21-0. It started out 21-0, and then Indiana got 14 points in the third quarter. They got down. It was a 4th and 1 at Louisville's 1-yard line, and they couldn't punch it in. Louisville escapes with the victory. In the Pac-12, I don't think the Utah game has started. Utah 17, Weber State 7. That's the only game I think that started in the Pac-12. In the SEC, the blowout, LSU, Kansas State, Missouri. Big 12 again, Kansas State, Missouri. I think we got them all. So that is yeah. Thank you, Stephen McNeely. Yes, 27-27. We're going to keep an eye on that one. We're definitely going to keep an eye on that game as closely as we can. We are about 14 minutes, let's say 21 minutes away from kickoff. North Carolina versus the Minnesota Golden Gophers. So, how can Minnesota pull off this upset? How can we pull off this upset? Well, it's going to be tough. Crab Cakes and Football, thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Maryland, once again, goes down 14 points, 14-0. And then Maryland takes over the game. Maryland Terrapins takes over the game once again. Thank you, John Teal. Dion is going to feed Novell peas and humble pie. Thank you for your super chat. Appreciate it, John. Yeah, we've had some back and forth with Dion and Norvell, Jay Norvell, coach of Colorado State. Norvell made a comment that when adults talk to other adults, whatever, they take their sunglasses off, they take their hats off. Jay Norvell is old school. He's old school, you know. He's been around. I'm fine with what he said. I'm fine with what Dion said. I'm fine with it all because this is college football. This is the drama that feels in college football. This is part of college football lore. 5 years from now, they'll be talking about it. It's just how it is, right? It's just the way college football is. I've got no problem with either one of them saying what they've said so far. Now, yeah, Colorado's probably going to whoop up on the Rams of Colorado State. Probably. It's an in-state rival. You know, anything can happen. Injuries, we don't want them. We'll see what happens. That game is on late tonight. Lonnie says for the Gophers to win, they have to score more points. Good point. Relatively, the Gophers are pretty healthy. Other than Cody Lindenberg, and he's questionable, our great linebacker. Other than that, we are healthy. And we're pretty thin on defense. We talked about it in the offseason. The Gophers are thin in the back seven. And we have survived it. We have no really any injuries outside of Cody Lindenberg, and he might play today. Offensively, the Gophers are going to have to run the ball. Now, they're not the running team they have been over the last 4 or 5 years. Darius Taylor, though, he's the real deal. Holyfield, is he ready to take the center stage against the Tar Heels at North Carolina? We shall see. The Gophers are going to have to throw the ball around, right? They're going to have to make some big completions with Brevin Spanford and Corey Crooms and, of course, Daniel Jackson. But the Gophers are going to have to run the ball. Because they're going to have to play bully ball, and they're not really set up for it this year. Unless Darius Taylor grows up real fast. The spectacular game he had last week was against Eastern Michigan. Can he duplicate it against North Carolina? He probably has to. Ethan Kaliak-Manis, he has won a big road game, but not a big road non-conference game. But he won in Madison, Wisconsin when he was a freshman last year. He was spectacular. Now, in his first 2 games this year, he has not been spectacular. He was frustrated. He was confused by Nebraska Cornhuskers defense. Last week against Eastern Michigan, Minnesota went up and down the field, but we could not figure out a red zone offense. Can't do that against North Carolina. So we shall see. North Carolina secondary, I've watched the Appalachian State game a couple times. Not the whole game. Like they do those highlights, condensed games. North Carolina's secondary looks a little slow to me. Or at least in relative to Appalachian State's offensive weapons that they had on the field. North Carolina looked a little slow to me. So I think the Gophers are going to have to pound that ball and then once in a while go over the top on North Carolina. Throw those bombs. Throw those skinny posts. Let Ethan Kaliak-Manis rip it. That's how I want to see the Gophers offense get it done today. Buckshot Kid. Hello, Greg. It's good to see you back. I appreciate it, Buckshot Kid. Appreciate it very much. Very, very, very much. Stephen McNeely, Iowa State lost to Ohio Bobcats. Congratulations to Ohio Bobcats. I've got a cousin of mine who used to be a head coach of a Division III football program whose son is a graduate assistant coach at Ohio, at the University of Ohio. Jake Roney. So congratulations to Jake Roney and my cousins. I know they're all down there. They all made the trip for the game. I don't know about Iowa State. We talked about it at the end of the year. We had them, what was it? In the bottom 4 of the Big 12 this year. They just don't have the offensive juice. The future The future is J.J. Cole. It looks like he's continuing to be quarterback number 2. He's a true freshman. So they have an answer. I believe the Cyclones have the answer at the most important position in all of football, the quarterback position. I think they have the answer there, but they don't have any weapons. They don't have any weapons. Mizzou is attempting a game-winning field goal. Thank you, Steven. Appreciate it. Holy smokes. Florida State 31, Boston College 29, 5:30 to go beat. Good luck today, Greg. I'm interested in UNLV +5 versus Vanderbilt. Boston College, we've got to keep an eye on that game. Holy smokes. Let's get to the scoreboard. Florida State, man. Don't let me freeze you out of the playoffs. Do not let me freeze you out of the playoffs. 3rd and 3? Is it 3rd and 3? Florida State's got the ball. 5 minutes to go. Florida State's 32-yard line. Keep your head on a swivel. Give the updates in the chat. I appreciate it. Again, go to our merchandise store. Check out the link in the description box. Check it out. You get yourself a mug, t-shirt. Keep your head on a swivel. Penalty on Missouri. Can't kick the field goal now. LSU, Mississippi State is all over. That was the last play, I believe, of the game. So, the Gopher game. Gophers Tar Heels will be showing up on ESPN on time. I am all fired up. Let's go! Let's go, Gophers! Roll the boat. Let's do this thing. 4th and 3. Oh, Travis, pass incomplete to Johnny Wilson. Holy cow. Holy cow, we're seeing possibly a massive upset. I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Missouri, Kansas State, 27-27. Woo! Keep us updated in the chat. Please, please keep us updated in the chat. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Boston College got it 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line. They're down 2 points. Boston College, who lost to Northern Illinois at home earlier, 2 weeks ago, against Florida State, who beat LSU, who just crushed Mississippi State. Oh, baby. Missouri, 61-yard field goal attempt. Wake Forest has pulled ahead of ODU, 27-24. Hola in the community. Hola to you, Randy. Thanks for coming on in. I appreciate it. Let us know that Missouri field goal good. Week 3, college football. It's good. It's good to be back. It's good to be back. Thank you, Stephen. And thanks once again, Stephen, for the wonderful flowers you sent to our family. We got them. They're in the middle of the dining room table. The purple, I don't know, I'm not a flower expert, but they're absolutely gorgeous. And it really made an impact to our family. So thank you, Mr. McNeely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. It's good, but a flag? What? He made a 61-yarder. Holy smokes. He made us. Harrison Mevez made a 61-yarder. What the heck is going on? Uh-oh, Boston College, 3rd and 20. 1st and 10. 28-yard pass completed to Ryan O'Keefe. Field goal was good with plenty to spare, but who was the flag on? Who was the flag on? Missouri wins with a... Holy smokes! Oh my gosh! Holy smokes! Missouri Tigers go 3-0. They defeated Kansas State in a mild, it's an upset. Kansas State 30-27. Wow. Wow, it's nice to hear from you, Richard. I appreciate it. Holy cow. It's already a crazy day. It's already a crazy day. Oh my goodness, 3rd and 10, Boston College. Wow, Kansas State. Tough loss. They're a tough team. They're going to be there in the Big 12. They're going to be there in the Big 12 race. No question about it. But man. Missouri comes out and wins Kansas State. You know, everybody talks about the Missouri-Kansas rival. And it is. They haven't played in a while. But Missouri and Kansas State, that can get kind of, that can get volatile. Boston College has a 4th and 24. 2:28 to go. Are they punting it? Are they going for it? Here we go. Gophers! Now again. I got 2 monitors. I got a monitor here, a monitor there. This monitor pretty much keeps up probably with most of all of you. So I'm going to be probably right with you guys, at least for this game. I've gotten mixed reactions to it. People like when I'm behind, so you can see my reaction. But for this, we're gonna do pretty much real time. Once again, see how it goes. And maybe next week we switch back to where I'm 10, 15 seconds behind you all. Okay? Holy smokes. Big 12 nightmare continues. I was not expecting Kansas State to go down. Was not expecting that. Okay. All right, Gophers, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Row the boat. Let's go, Gophers. All right. All right. Gophers defense ranks 10th in points a game, 9th in total yards a game, 3rd in pass yards. It's been that way for 3 or 4 years. The Minnesota Golden Gophers defense has been absolutely legit, but Gophers have not been playing against Drake May all those games, right? Drake May is fantastic. Not with just his arm, but he can run it. And if you saw what Nebraska's quarterback did against the Gophers defense, not his passing, it was horrific, but his running. He ran all over the Gophers. Drake May, he can tuck it and run it. He can tuck it and run it. I'm looking to see if Cody Lindenberg, thank you, Ted Evans, I appreciate it. I'm looking to see if Cody Lindenberg, number 45, is in the game. Number 45, the linebacker of the Gophers. You can't miss him if he's in the game. Okay, he looks like Superman. He's been playing like Superman the last couple of years, especially last year. He's an incredible athlete. Number 45, Cody Lindenberg, who was out for the Gophers' first 2 games. He's listed as questionable. This is a non-conference game, so maybe they give him another week. John, thank you so much for your continued generosity to the show. This season, you'd think the Big 12 died and the Pac-12 lives. Well, you know what? This is going to be a sensational year for the Pac-12. It's exciting, great teams. But what killed the Pac-12, as we all know, is the economics of the game. There was not enough eyeballs attached to a one conference with Pacific Coast schools. It wasn't working. In the Big 12, there was eyeballs on the product, more than the Pac-12 over the last decade continuously. And of course, there was also real-time, real-life decisions made by the commissioners and the presidents that Big 12, their commissioner made the right decisions. Pac-12 commissioner and their presidents and the athletic directors made the wrong decisions over the so many years. Yeah, but this year the Pac-12 football is real good, and it's fun to watch. Ryan Matson, Sky Yuma. Victory University of Minnesota. Sky Yuma in the Dakota language, a Native Americans Dakota language. Victory University of Minnesota. Here we go. Let's get it on. Now the Gophers offense have started off real slow in these first 2 games. You can't start off slow in this game against North Carolina. Gophers are kicking off. Gophers will start the ball in the second half. It's beautiful weather. Kenan Stadium, beautiful weather. Not a whole lot of heat or humidity. At least that's what I've been told. Here's the kickoff. Good special teams. Kicked it out of the end zone. Let's go. Now, Drake May. The great Drake May. He could be your Minnesota Viking quarterback next year. He could go from quarterback in a big victory against the Gophers this Saturday to being playing for the Vikings in the first week on a Sunday next year in 2024. 1st and 10. Single back. Man in motion. They flipped it to the receiver. He got about 3 yards. 2nd and 7. Let's go. Going to pass, wide open. First down, North Carolina at their 46. They ran that last week. RPO, fake handoff, dump it to the crosser, to the tight end, doing a skinny post. Hand it off. All right, about 2nd and 8. Drake May. Boom. Tony says Trey Potts with a touchdown pass today for your Nittany Lions. Holy smokes. Transfer from Minnesota to back home to Penn State, 2nd and 8. Run that ball. They're trying to run that ball against the Gophers. We got about a third and 4, 3rd and 5. Okay, Gophers, let's get off the field. Here is your opportunity. Get off the field. 3rd and 4. This North Carolina offense is very, very good. No question about it. It's going to be a tough game for our Golden Gophers. PJ Fleck already called the timeout. Who called the timeout? Cody Lindenberg is out for the game. That's not good news for the Gophers. Florida State escapes Boston College. Thank you, Steven, for the updates during the game. Thank you, Tony. PJ Fleck calling an early timeout. I don't know. He doesn't like to keep his timeouts, ladies and gentlemen. He doesn't like to keep his timeouts. Cody Lindenberg, he was listed as questionable. I was hoping he's going to play. They just announced that he's out for today's game. So our second best defensive player hasn't played a down yet this year. He suffered let's just say he suffered a leg injury. And late in August camp. But he should be back. It's one of those lingering injuries. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, you're beautiful. Who said I was beautiful, Mireya? Who said I was beautiful? The moderator's coming in, trying to soften me up. So I'll take her out for a good dinner tonight. We'll see if it works. I don't know if it will work or not, but we shall see. AMAC. Florida State wins. Florida State needs to drop behind USC. You know what? They probably will. Probably will. Is the U going to show the game, fam? In other words, is the University of Minnesota going to show up today for this game? I think they will. If that is your question, I think they will. I think they're going to play North Carolina tough today. I think they will. It's North Carolina's favored. It's going to be tough. It's going to be tough to keep... no matter what happens, the Minnesota Golden Gophers secondary, and there's a lot of new pieces in that secondary, very thin, besides Tyler Nubin and Justin Wally. They're going to learn a lot today, right? They're going to learn a lot going against Drake May in the North Carolina offense. That'll set them up for the Big Ten pretty well, I think. I think this is a great matchup for the Gophers. Gophers are 1-0 in the Big Ten. They play Northwestern next. They go 2-0. We'll see what happens. Drake May, 3rd and 4 at the Gophers' 47-yard line. He's getting rushed. He's going to run for it. He's going to get it. No, he's not. He gets hit hard. He's 1 yard, 4th and 1. Drake May got blasted. And it was legal. It was a legal hit. It was a legal hit. He got pounded. 4th and 1. Looks like North Carolina got it. It looks like they got it. 1st and 10. Let's see if Drake May is a little bit more cautious about tucking it and running with it after getting smacked early in the game. Ooh, they're blitzing. They're blitzing. Minnesota Golden Gophers sent a blitz. It was a corner blitz. It didn't get to him, but it was incomplete. 2nd and 10. Single back, 3 wide, 1 in motion. Oh! That's a loss of completion. Woo! Henderson, the transfer from Southeast Louisiana. One of those guys who hasn't played any big P5 football going into this year. He looked pretty good last week. He made a big play. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and 12. Got to get off the field. Got to get off the field. This offense of North Carolina is potent. Potent. Got to get to him. Get to him. Oh, he got to him. That's holding. You got to call that. What a play. Touchdown, North Carolina. The great Drake May. Touchdown, North Carolina. I thought they were going to call holding. What? I don't even have it teed up yet. Holy smokes.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Oh my gosh. What a play. Woo! Yeah, that's Drake May for you. You know, no other quarterback that the Gophers are going to go up against makes that play. Wow. Again, the Gophers are going to have to score some points and stay in this. I thought we got good penetration right off the line on that play. And I thought maybe they were going to call a holding, but they did not. North Carolina strikes quickly. Only a 3-minute drive, up 7-0. Bam. Bam. Okay. Got to keep rolling the boat. Got to keep rolling the boat. Let's take a look at North Carolina State, 31-0. 31-0 over VMI at halftime. Duke is up 7-0 over Northwestern. Rutgers is up 7-0 over Virginia Tech. Oklahoma up 7-0 over Tulsa. Baylor, Long Island University game has restarted. Baylor's up 16-7. Western Michigan, Iowa, 0-0. Again, North Carolina, 7. Minnesota, nothing. Penn State, 130-13. Louisville, 21-14 over Indiana. Wisconsin defeats Georgia Southern, 35-14. Utah still defeating Weber State. They're still up on them, 17-7. Oregon State, San Diego State has just kicked off, 0-0. Those some of the games. Wow. Well, that's not the start that we wanted here in Minnesota, Golden Gopher country. Not the start we wanted. Drake May going right, throwing a long pass. It was right there. Touchdown. South Carolina. Touchdown, South Carolina. Woo! Spencer Rattler, 8 of 8, 62 yards, and a touchdown pass to Wells, Antoine Wells Jr., South Carolina Gamecocks go up a big, quick 7-0. Richard Celino says the Gophers need to be more focused on wide receivers. Papa K, thank you for good afternoon. Thank you for your tweet today. I appreciate it. I appreciate your kind words. Thank you very much. Ryan says, we will bounce back. We're going to keep rowing that boat. But the offense is going to have to score some points today. They're going to have to score points. Unlike the first 2 weeks. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. Already feeling some anxiety. Already feeling some anxiety as the Gophers down a quick 7-0. Beautiful play by Drake Bay.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts
Kickoff.
build up until I can't hear, that my mind fills
All right,
up
now don't
into a
screw it up.
creature,
Don't
and it
screw it
haunts me
up.
somewhere much deeper.
Anxiety, filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it could build and build until you finally see.
Okay, here we go. Okay, Greek rifle. Under center. Under center. 1st and 10. Rolling it out. Dumping it off. There's Darius Taylor. Darius Taylor. That's what you... Ah! Here we go. Here we go. And that's a first down. First and 10. Now give the young man the football. Let him run that ball. Darius Taylor got the start. True freshman, 4-star out of Michigan. Has dominated every level. Dominated spring football. Dominated August camp. Boom! Incomplete. Ooh. Little high. That was the Corey Crooms. The Greek rifle was a little high. Sometimes he's a little crazy. Sometimes he's a little too much heat on the ball. 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Lot of motion. Nobody in the backfield. Nobody in the backfield. Lot of motion. 2nd and 10. The Greek rifle. He's running. He's scrambling. He can run. He can run. First down. Gophers. Let's go. He's got skills, but he hasn't, well, besides the Wisconsin game last year where he put it all together, he hasn't quite put it all together quite this year. Thank you, John, for your super chat. Play that 70s sitcom music again, please. Which one is it? I don't know which song that is. First down and 10. Gophers at the 39-yard line. They're going to have to score points. Corey Crooms, North Carolina. The Tar Heels defense snuffed that play out. It's a 2nd and 9. Thanks, John, for your super chat. I appreciate it. If you want to donate to the channel, if you want to make sure your comment gets read, we'll just hit the $, help us keep the lights on here in the comment super chat. Appreciate it. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We got a 2nd and 9. 2nd and 9. Single back. They're going to give it to Darius here. Are they going to give it to Darius? They gave it to Darius Taylor. He dekes. He moves. Ooh. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. We talked about him at pregame. Darius Taylor. The country doesn't know him yet. He did not play. He had one carry against Nebraska. He was absolutely fantastic in week number 2. You see that juke? You see that juke? Did you see that juke when the first tackle and met him? 3rd and 1. Give it to Taylor again. Give him the ball 2 more times. Give it to him 2 more. Ooh, they're going jumbo. They're going jumbo on the right side. They're going jumbo. The Gophers playing bully ball. The Gophers playing bully ball. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Do the Gophers have bully ball back plus with the Greek rifle? If that's the case, buckle up and brace for impact. 1st and 10. Can they come back and tie this game up? Can they come back and tie this game up? There's Darius Taylor. You're going to know about him. The country's going to know about him by the end of the year. Uh-oh. Get rid of it. Get rid of it, young man. That's an interception. That's an interception. North Carolina. The Greek rifle. Got it. That's good. That's good. Well, so far the Gophers are losing the turnover battle. And Drake May, well, if our tight end who knows? Terrible play by Ethan Kaliakmanis, and that is the Greek rifle. He can do the big play, and he can throw the ball in the other team's hands for 2nd and 8. 2nd and 8. Gophers are in a little bit of trouble here on the road. Got to get up to Drake. Got to get there. He threw it away. I thought he was over the line of scrimmage. Okay, 3rd and 8. Once again, it's 3rd and 8. North Carolina has been in 2 third down situations. First, they made a first down. I believe they made a touchdown. I think that was a 3rd down play, right? 3rd and 8. We'll see what happens here. Got to get a stop. Got to have an eye spy on Drake May. Oh, look at that. Beautiful play. 1st down, North Carolina. Easy pitch and catch. No one lined up on him. Nobody lined up on him. Good 1st down run. Hampton, big, tough North Carolina running back. He chewed up about 7 yards. It's 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4. Minnesota Golden Gophers already have their heels. They're standing on their heels. They are in a little bit of trouble. We got a flag on the field. Face mask? What are they calling? What are they calling? What are they calling? First and 5. Woo! Yeah, we play that, John, and we don't play it in every 1st down, but that's when we play it. That's our 1st down music. 1st and 5, the Gophers are in a whole lot of serious problems here. Big time tackle. Big time tackle. Green up there with the big shot. It's 2nd down. They probably lost a yard on that, huh? 2nd and 6. 2nd and 6. Well, if they don't stop Drake May, it's going to be a long day. Not a whole lot of people stop Drake May. You got to score with North Carolina. And Minnesota was driving the ball, and 8th in Kaliak Manis threw an interception. An ill-advised pass. Now they're going to call holding on that. 3rd down. They did not call holding on that. Our guys are getting penetration. The Gophers defensive line is getting penetration. Wow. Woo! Third and 5. They did get pressure on Drake May on his touchdown throw. It was just a better play over pretty good defense. Got to get on him. Got to get up. Got to get up. The Drake May show so far. The Drake May so far. Brisket just hit 202, baby. It's the Drake May so far this Saturday afternoon, 1st and 10. We got a flag on the field. Hopefully that's illegal motion. Illegal motion on the Tar Heels. First down and 15. 5:20 to go in the first quarter. North Carolina. Too easy. Too easy. First down. First down. Drake May. Back to pass. Bam! Out of his hand. They're marching again. North Carolina get up 14-0. It's going to be a hard road for the Gophers. They'll keep rowing, but it's going to be a long, 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 long game. Hampton goes down. He's down. He's down. He's down. Blow the whistle. He was down. Or Brooks, I'm sorry. Texas-style brisket, the best way, the only way. Best way, the only way, according to Renee. Thanks for coming on in. 2nd and 10. Good. Okay, we got about a 3rd and 7. Again, Minnesota forces North Carolina to another 3rd down situation, another 3rd and long, but they have not been able to stop the Tar Heels. Not once. Not once. This is like their 4th 3rd and long of the first quarter. Gophers are doing pretty good on 1st and 2nd down. They're sending everybody. And Ja Joyner brings them down at the 49-yard line. The Gophers finally stop. Finally stop the Tar Heels. Fourth and 14. Putting the ball goes out about the 13, 14-yard line. Drake May, he can do it all. Now he can punt it. Okay, Gophers, long sustained drive. No turnovers here. No turnovers. Let's take a look at what's going on in the rest of the football games. Georgia's down 7-0, but they got the ball 4th and 4 at the South Carolina's 8-yard line. South Florida is up 3-0 over Alabama. The Crimson Tide started transfer quarterback Tyler Buckner from the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Alabama's offense this is all about slippage. They don't have a quarterback that can really lead them to an SEC divisional title, SEC championship title, and I don't believe they have the correct offensive coordinator. Alabama's struggling. Georgia seems to be struggling early. Now it's just early, right? It's just early. My Gophers down 7-0. Duke defeating Northwestern 7-0. Western Michigan defeating Iowa 7-0. We keep an eye on Brian French's Iowa Hawkeyes. They have to average 25 points a game for him to retain their job. It doesn't look good. Already, third game in the season. It doesn't look good. The Rutgers is up 7-0 over Virginia Tech. Baylor now winning 23-7 over Long Island University. Oklahoma, quick 14-0 over Tulsa. Again, later tonight, the backyard brawl. West Virginia Mountaineers versus the Pittsburgh Panthers in Neil Brown, man. Neil Brown needs to win the game tonight. That's it. He needs to win. Close loss, blowout loss, doesn't matter. He's done. Close win, blowout win, Neil Brown gets a little bit more time, a little bit more space. Pac-12, Utah defeating Weber State 24-7 in Oregon State. Up 3-0 over San Diego State. 3-0 over San Diego State after the end of the first quarter. 7-3 South Carolina. Gophers need to play better D on third down. Well, it's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Georgia's field goal is good. Tony is rooting for West Virginia. Okay, let's go, Gophers. Had a lot of success on their first drive, but it ended with another interception by Ethan Cadillac-Manis. And look, the Gophers are riding and dying with Ethan Cadillac-Manis. He's got to play. This is his first year as a starter. He just has to go out and play. He's going to make mistakes. He doesn't know what he can get away with yet, what he can't get away with yet. He's got to play. This is a transition year for the Gophers. Ethan Cadillac-Manis, Darius Taylor. This is their first year competition. Look at that throw by the Greek rifle. And that's why you have to play him, right? You have to take the interceptions where he just shouldn't be throwing the football, and then you take that pass to Corey Crooms. I mean, that pass is just unbelievable. Bam! First down and 10. Crooms in motion. Darius Taylor picking his way. Darius Taylor. First down. The ball's the program. Do not turn it over. Let's see if North Carolina can stop you. Let's play some bully ball, Gophers. You're known for it. Run that ball. Fake handoff. They're going deep. Ethan, the Greek rifle, overthrew him. Missed it by a couple yards. It wasn't all that close. Corey Crooms is wide open. We talked about it pregame. North Carolina secondary is a little slow back there. Got to take some shots. 8th and just missed them. 8th and just put a little bit more loft on it, young man. Put a little bit more loft on it. Ah! 2nd and 10. All right. Everything's okay. Everybody calm down. 2nd and 10. Little bubble stream. That's going nowhere. That's... Shine Taylor. Those plays don't work for the Gophers. 3rd and 10. Now the Gophers offense is back up against the wall. It's only a minute left to go in the first quarter. Gophers offense, you've done nothing in the first half. In the first two games of the year. Now this game, and you're not going to beat North Carolina by going down 21-0. You got to score here in the first half. You know what? The receiver slipped, but the receiver wasn't catching that ball. That was way up high. Gophers got to punt the ball. Again, the Gophers offense struggling. That was to Chris Ottman-Bell. This is his first game this year. The 7-year senior, battling injuries the last couple years. He finally got into a game, and he slipped up a little bit there. North Carolina starts the ball, 1st and 10 at their 19-yard line. Alabama with a kickoff return called back. Papa K. It's up to the Mountaineers and BYU to redeem the Big 12 this week. Come on, Gophers. Let's go. We got to stop Drake May once again. 1st and 10. They got a couple yards there. Gophers are showing they're showing some strength across the defense and offensive line, but Drake May scored the first points for North Carolina on an unbelievable play. Unbelievable throw. Scrambling, going right, he throws left down 50 yards down the field. 2nd and 8. Need big defense here. 2nd and 8. Ooh, we're at the end of the first quarter. And again, the Gophers go the first quarter without scoring any points. Okay, let's take a look across the college football landscape. Let's take a look. South Carolina, 7. Georgia Bulldogs, 3. The 2-time defending reigning undisputed national champions at home are down 7-3 at the end of the first quarter. And Alabama is down 3-0 against South Florida. And Alabama's got the ball at their own 13-yard line, 2nd and 9. Holy smokes. Georgia and Bama having a little bit of issues early in their games. Western Michigan and Iowa game is delayed. Duke is up 14-0 over Northwestern. Riley Leonard, 5 of 6, 76 yards. Jordan Waters, 2 touchdowns on the ground. Ben Bryant for Northwestern is only 2 of 6. Only 2 of 6 early in that game. But Duke's 14-0. Western Michigan and Iowa is on a delay. Virginia Tech and Rutgers. Virginia Tech looks like they're going to have to punt the ball. And the Buckeyes get up a quick 7-0 over Western Kentucky. Over Western Kentucky. All right. Well, North Carolina's got the ball 2nd and 8, I think, right? When we come back. They scored on their first possession. A beautiful play by Drake May. He's made some beautiful plays in this game already, some beautiful throws. Minnesota was driving deep in North Carolina territory, and Nathan Kaliak-Manis threw a terrible interception. Just threw it up. Should not have made the throw. And so far, it's 7-0 Tar Heels. Darius Taylor has been the best player on the Gophers. Made some really good runs. He made a good catch. Got some yards after the catch. Doing big things. A true freshman from the state of Michigan, Darius Taylor. Renee, I'm pulling for West Virginia and the Minnesota Gophers. Alabama's punting. Holy smokes. Holy smokes. Wow, he had a great punt. James Burnup, punt of 60 yards. Florida State has the ball at their 18-yard line. Okay, let's go now. Let's go, Gophers. Let's stop them. Defense has got to stop North Carolina once again. Oh! First down, North Carolina. Drake May buying some time. Yeah. North Carolina has not been able to get their running game going. Hampton's pretty much been shut down. But Drake May, the best player on the football field, probably the second best quarterback in the country behind Caleb Williams. Although there's a lot of quarterbacks right now that are just playing incredible football. You got Michael Penix, of course, right? You got Michael Penix. Drake May runs it out. It's about a 3rd and 5. About a 3rd and 5. Yeah, Gophers are hitting hard out there. No question about that. Man, what a task. Drake May, always seeing the ball, always seeing downfield. Uh-oh, we're in trouble here. Number 7, where are you? Gooseby, that's our backup safety. He got beat on the first touchdown, and he got beat there. Oh, he was left wide open. Oh, there was 3 guys that didn't take anybody on that play. Touchdown, North Carolina.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Well, there's that right we talked about it. Tyler Nubin, Cody Lindenberg, who hasn't played the first 3 games. Tyler Nubin and Justin Wally are the only two that have faced the live bullets from a Power 5 program. In Nebraska, they couldn't take advantage of it. The quarterback could not take advantage of it. But North Carolina, you're not going to get away with that. You're not going to wide open guys. Drake May is always looking downfield. He's going to find you. The back 7 is the weakness of the Gophers. And it's going to hurt us. And I thought, ooh, yeah, let's block that extra point. 14-0, North Carolina. We're going to keep rolling. We're going to stick to us here. Even if the score is 54-0, we're going to stay on this game. Golden Gophers versus the Tar Heels. That's our safeties. It's our safeties. Besides Tyler Nubin, nobody has played. And besides Justin Wally, in our cornerbacks, our slot corner and our other cornerback, nobody has played. That's why we had the Gophers 6-6 this year. We do not have the horses in the back 7. And unfortunately, we're missing Cody Lindenberg. So that's what's going on. What are we doing? Well, we made that. Goosby's getting beat back there. He's not even on the first touchdown. He lost this guy, and it looked like he didn't even see that guy get behind him, or it's somebody else's. We're not recognizing. We're not doing good recognition. This is going to be a learning experience for the Golden Gophers this game. Again, it's the Gophers offense that I'm disappointed in. Because how many points did we score against Eastern Michigan in the first half? How many points did we score against Nebraska in the first half? We're just not putting up any points. We got a whole lot of yardage last week. We ended up with 25 points. We were in the red zone. I don't know how many times, but we just can't put up the points. Always making a mistake. So, defense is going to be fine once we get out of North Carolina. Once we leave the state of North Carolina, our back 7 hopefully will grow up some, but it's the offense that has the Gopher fans worried. Really, it's the offense. Remember, our offensive coordinator, this is his first year. Colin plays in a Power 5. This is a transition year for PJ Fleck and the Golden Gophers. And that's why we predicted them 6-6. Okay, here we go. Hit the like button. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Hit the like button, folks. Okay, we got to keep rowing the boat. Got to keep rowing. Got to keep learning. Got to keep playing. We have a lot of young guys out on that field. Kicked it out of the end zone. First down, 25-yard line. They're showing the replay here. Gophers were discombobulated on defense. Yeah, they didn't know who was matching up with who. That doesn't usually happen with the Joe Rossi defense. That's disappointing. That's disappointing. More Modelo commercials. More Modelo commercials. Okay, let's take a look at the scores. Baylor's about to score again, up 23-7 over Long Island, Oklahoma, 28-0. Oklahoma pitching another shutout. North Carolina, of course, the game you're watching here with me, 14-0 over Minnesota. Duke still up 14-0 over Northwestern. Western Michigan and Iowa still on a delay. Rutgers up 7-0 over Virginia Tech. Ohio State up 7-0 against Western Kentucky. And, well, South Carolina is still up 7-3 over Georgia. Gamecocks 7, Bulldogs 3. 12 minutes to go in the second quarter. South Carolina's got the ball at their own 12-yard line, 1st and 10. And at the end of the first quarter, it's South Florida Bulls 3, the Alabama Crimson Tide 0. Alabama with the ball at the Bulls 40-yard line, 2nd down and 12. Utah's up big. Georgia did punt. Absolutely. Thank you, guys. Keep your head on a swivel in the PATC chat room. Gophers down 14-0 in this game. Well, it's about to get away from my Golden Gophers. Not completely surprised. By the way, we did not do predictions this week. I would have taken LSU. They're up big. I would have taken North Carolina. And they're up big. So I think I would have had a pretty decent week, but we did not make the picks. We'll get back on it next week. North Carolina fans are very happy in the stands. They're up big early. Just not any success for the Gophers. On offense. Darius Taylor gets smacked. 2nd and 10. Rutgers made a great hire getting Kirk Shiraka, offensive coordinator. I think they're going to be fine this year. Second and 10. Play action. Very good coverage. Very good coverage by North Carolina. Incomplete. It's 3rd and 10. Ladies and gentlemen, this game is about to get away from the Gophers. So far, well, yeah, that throw is a little bit behind Daniel Jackson. Kaliakmanis, again, shows some skills, but he can't seem to put it all together here early in 2023. Right through Brevin Spanford's hands. The pass was a little wild, a little high. Brevin probably still should have had it. And the Gophers have to punt again. This is going to be a blowout, ladies and gentlemen. Keep rowing, but it's going to be a blowout. Brevin should have had that football, but that wasn't going to be a first down. That wasn't going to be a first down. So, offense, 3rd week in a row, is just not getting it done. Gophers need a turnover. They need a pick 6. Defense needs something magical to happen on this drive. Turnover, pick 6. because this is where the game could be an absolute Tar Heel blowout of epic proportions. Now, let's take a look here. Minnesota plays at Northwestern next week. At Northwestern, second road game in a row. They should go 2-0 in the Big Ten, right? They should be able to beat Northwestern at Northwestern. But, man, I would like to see something good happen in this game. And North Carolina, what do they got coming up here? What does North Carolina have coming up here? North Carolina plays at Pittsburgh. A big ACC game. We're going to learn more about Pittsburgh. They're playing. They lost to Cincinnati last week, 27-21, but the Pittsburgh Panthers play West Virginia in the backyard brawl tonight. Pittsburgh, West Virginia. North Carolina plays at Pittsburgh next week. So both teams play a conference game as we get into the meat of the conference schedule. Finally get into it, really. The Gophers are 1-0 in the Big Ten. They play Northwestern next week. North Carolina plays at Pittsburgh. Notre Dame is only up by 7 against Central Michigan. The Chippewas, 21-14, second half beginning. Alabama's offense looks really bad. That doesn't surprise us at Peek Around the Corner. Renee, is USF back? Well, we shall see about that. Alabama. South Florida has the ball at the 21st and 10. Second quarter. You know what? I think I am. Noah, I think I am. I went 5-3 in week 1 and 2, both weeks. And I think I would have done pretty good this week. So far, it looks like I would have done great. But we did not do the official picks this week. So we'll get back at it next week. But maybe, I'm 11-9 so far against the spread. That's not good enough, but we'll see what happens next week. Ooh, there's an interception. The Gophers. Interception. We talked about it. They needed a turnover. They needed a pick six. Drake May is human, ladies and gentlemen. Or did the wide receiver fall down? Oh, I don't know what happened there. That was a shockingly bad throw. That was way over the head, and it was almost over the head of Henderson when he intercepted the ball. Okay, now defense have given the offense an opportunity. Can the offense actually score in the first half of a football game? Can they actually score a touchdown in the first half of a football game? Athens, just get out of there. Throw it away, young man. Throw it away. He's struggling. Ladies and gentlemen, the Greek rifle is struggling. 2nd and 10. What do you call? Is there a play in the playbook that can settle the young man down? Is there a play? Quarterback draw. They have a single back. Darius Taylor. They give him the rock. A real good run. Boy, that Darius Taylor is tough. Woo! Man, oh man, is he tough. I would probably just give the ball to Darius Taylor twice here. If you don't get the first down, got to tip your hat to North Carolina, right? I mean, at some point, you got to go with what the advantage that you have. Bully ball, Gophers. Athan is struggling. Just give it to Darius Taylor. Give it to Darius Taylor. They only got one wide receiver wide. I think Darius got that on his own, basically. I think Darius got that on his own. Dang it, McCord. What did McCord do? What did McCord do? Well, he must have threw an interception or something. No. He's five. Okay, here we go. Just run that ball, I guess. Just run that ball. Run that ball. Okay, just hold on here. Timeout. 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 So, Daniel Jackson, I know he fell down. But that throw was just... Our guy... The Greek rifle, his rifle is just wild right now. The Greek rifle is, the scope is just... Man, oh man, they got penetration. They got penetration and they clipped them up. We got 3rd and goal. Our offense is a mess, ladies and gentlemen. The Gophers' offense is a mess, especially in the red zone. Because Athan can't make that quick decision in the red zone offense to squeeze it in a tight window. Ladies and gentlemen, the barrel is bent. The barrel is bent. 3rd and goal. I don't know what you call here. I don't have a play call for this. I do not have a play call for this. That's just terrible. This is terrible. That was a terrible thrown ball. That wasn't even close. You're not giving your great wide receiver Daniel Jackson a chance. He's not close. He's not close. He is not close. Again, the Gophers cannot score a touchdown in the first half of football. This is miserable. 3 points, but that just isn't, that ain't going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. That's not going to do it. This is the worst half of football Athan has played in his young career, and he's not even close. We got to keep rowing. We got to keep rowing the boat, but we're already... I don't know how you fix it for this game. Right? The rifle isn't gun shy, Tony. Well, on that throw he was, but... Wow, this passing offense... Wow. Okay. The kicker kicks it out of the back of the end zone. 9:47 to go. We got our interception, but we couldn't get any points. Well, we got 3 points out of it. We couldn't get a touchdown out of it. First down and 10, Drake May. A falling wide receiver makes a good catch. It's first good 7 yards on the first down. Drake May is not going to make the same mistake twice. We got one interception off him. We're not going to get another. 2nd and 3. 10 of 13, 174 yards. North Carolina's running game has been stopped cold this afternoon. Woo! Look at that throw. First down, North Carolina. Justin Wally was on him. But that was right there. Bubble screen. Got a few yards. Not really a bubble screen. Flat pass. 2nd down and about 5. Stephen McNeely. Georgia converts on 4th down. Oregon State up 12-0. Just keep rolling, Gophers. Keep rolling. Minnesota starts the ball at the start of the second half. Play action. May. He wants to go deep. Oh! First down with his great legs. Defensive lineman was about to get him. Look, May's making plays here that most, if not all, the rest of the quarterbacks on the Gophers schedule are not going to be able to make. Oh! What a throw! All the way across the field. And it's completed. And it's a shot to the head. Targeting Gophers. Oh, no, holding. I'm sorry. That's holding on North Carolina. They finally called a hold. On North Carolina. There's been some. That was a great throw. Holy smokes. You can see why North Carolina had their way with the South Carolina Gamecocks. 1st and 20. Minnesota trying to get off the field. Short little pass. Got to make that tackle. And he did. Some jawing back and forth at the sideline. 2nd down. 2nd down. 2nd down and 11. Oh, tipped. By Baranowski, number 6. We got a 3rd and long. This is where Drake May comes to play. 3rd and long. This is where he just sets himself apart from your average college quarterback. 3rd and 11. They're already up at the line. They're ready to go. Single back. Drake May back to pass. And he finds his first down. They're playing big time cushion. I don't understand it. Why are you playing off the receiver? It's 3rd and 11 and you're letting the receiver just go and turn around at the first down marker. That's not good. Come on, Justin Wally. First down and 10, North Carolina once again. No! Did he catch it? Or did he drop it? Did he catch it? Did he catch it? Did the ball hit the ground? That pressure, did he catch it though? He did catch it. He did catch it. He did catch it. He did catch it. Let's go! I think he caught it. Just get the next play in. Get the next play in. He got pressure. Oh, he got hit when he threw it. Jaw Joyner. Big time run. Now we go. Now we go. Bully ball. Give it to Darius Taylor. Give it to Darius Taylor. Let the young man run. Your quarterback has checked out. Give it to the young man. Give it to the young man. There you go. There you go. Push, 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 push. Bully ball. Let's go. Let's go. Now punch this in. End this half with a touchdown. Give it to the young man. Give it to him again. Give it to him again and again and again. Play action. Good Lord Almighty. Good Lord Almighty. Good Lord Almighty. What is going on? Why? I mean, my goodness. What? What are we doing? What are we doing with these? I mean, I don't think right now Ethan Cadillac-Manis can sit back there, do a 3-step drop, and complete a 6-yard button hook. Something is wrong, okay? He's a young man. This is his first year as a starter, okay? We got to develop him. I understand that, but we're doing a play action rollout, cutting the field in half. Let's do something simple for the young man. Now it's 3rd and 6. Alabama, Southern Florida in a weather delay. Yes, he did, Nathan. He caught the INT. No question about it. He caught the INT. I don't even know what play you call here. I don't even know what play you call, to be honest with you. South Carolina's got the ball inside on the Georgia's 15-yard line. 1st and 10. South Carolina is defeating Georgia 7-3 with 3 minutes to go in the second quarter. Upset alert. PATC upset alert. Spencer Rattler, 15 of 17, 134 yards. Holy smokes. And this is the team that North Carolina had their way with in the second half. North Carolina plastered South Carolina. Now South Carolina is going in to the heart of Georgia. And look what's going on. Now, Ethan, you're 4 of 14. 4 of 14. 3rd and 6. Got to make a play. Nobody in the backfield. Where is he throwing it? There's a flag on the field. He was throwing it to a Spencer who was covered. Gophers might have gotten a break here. Pass interference. Still not open. Okay, calm down. Run the ball to Darius Taylor. You got to run the ball here. I know this is a transition year. We were going to mix it up more. But we got to go back to who we are. Darius Taylor, bully ball, because this stuff ain't working. The ball was tipped anyways. I don't know. Yeah, how do you call pass interference when the ball bounced off the lineman's head? It's not pass interference. No, you got to reverse the call. You got to reverse the call. And I don't know. I mean, you might have to pull this quarterback. He's not even close. It's not, I mean, he's just winging that ball. It's not even close. Okay. Once again, another interception. Offense does nothing with it. This offense is atrocious. Absolutely atrocious. And this is our 10th quarter of the season. Nothing's going right except for Darius Taylor. And they won't commit to running him the ball, I guess because he's a true freshman. Touchdown, South Carolina. 13-7. Wow. Upset alert. Holy smokes. First down and 10, North Carolina 20-yard line. Good hard run. He got 4 yards, and there wasn't much room there. Hampton, big time run. Woo! 3rd and 1, North Carolina. 3rd and 1. This is an interesting play call because the North Carolina offensive line has not been getting any push. Looks like they got enough there for a first down. Got a couple yards there. Second down and 8. Again, at halftime, I'm going to be taking a small break, getting some lunch, and coming right back. So please come back and watch the second half of the Gophers Tar Heels as we keep an eye. There goes May, deep completion, big time throw. Big time throw. Holy smokes. Minnesota can't let them score again. Well, they're about to score again, ladies and gentlemen. The difference in quarterback play is about as large as you could possibly imagine. That, my friend, was an unbelievable throw. Wow. And then he just had another great throw. So first down and 10 in the red zone. North Carolina's about to go up 21-3. Beautiful play. Beautiful play. I saw that develop. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
Oh my gosh. I just saw the replay of that. And Green, number 12, I don't know what he was doing. They didn't know who had the... It don't matter. It doesn't matter. They were going to score anyways, 21-3. It's all North Carolina, 21-3 over my beloved Golden Gophers. The talent level between the two quarterbacks, well, it's as large as the Grand Canyon. Cadillac Manis has some skills, but man, he has played an awful, awful first half. And let's be honest, he hasn't been good. In the first 10 quarters of this season, Ethan Cadillac Manis has not been good. I'm not here in PATC. This is the National College Football Channel. Yes, I do watch Party for the Gophers, my beloved Golden Gophers. But I'm not going to just hide any bad facts of the Gophers. The offense has been absolutely brutal in the first half of these games. And overall, terrible this season. And the passing attack has been more than dreadful. We were actually going to introduce the concept of the forward pass here at the University of Minnesota this year and get away from our epic running game. Well, we better just forget about that and go back to our running game going into the Big Ten conference game against Northwestern next week, because this is terrible. JB, what is QB2 versus QB68? Ethan Cadillac Manis was ranked number 60. Was he 68? I thought he was 67. It don't matter. It don't matter. But man, he looks bad for 67 or 68. I mean, his throws. He ain't close. He's just winding up and throwing it. There is no accuracy to whatever he's doing. 2 minutes and 23 seconds to go. 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Gophers down 21-3. Cadillac Manis throws it. That might be interference. That is interference. That was a good throw, Ethan. Got to give the man credit. Good throw. Rutgers 14-3 over Virginia Tech. Time to check the sights on the Greek rifle. Stephen McNeely, 12-3, Oregon State over San Diego State. Mac Brown is very upset with the call. Couple yards on a scramble by 8th and Cadillac Manis. 2nd and 8. 2 minutes to go in the first half. Gophers will start the ball at the start of the second half. See if they can get some points here. Good move by Brockington. Lamenke Brockington. First down, Gophers. Let's go. Let's get some points. At the North Carolina's 33-yard line. Plenty of time. The throw is there. Corey Crooms. Another first down. North Carolina's 18. Maybe they did check the sights on the old rifle. They are in the red zone now. The Gophers in the red zone this year. They've been dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. See if they can punch it in. Boy, they need a touchdown here in the worst way. Pass the Brevin span forward. It's about a 2nd and 5. A minute left to go. You got plenty of time. Clock is not a worry. Clock is not the issue. 2nd and 6. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. And what do? North Carolina called the timeout. AMAC says you got to score a touchdown here. South Carolina Gamecocks 14. Georgia Bulldogs 3 at halftime. Wow. Holy smokes. Wow. Again, if you're new to the channel here, peek around the corner, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed yet, smash that like button if you like our content. Share the video with your family and friends. If you want to donate to the channel to help us keep the lights on, go to the comment section, hit that $sign with the donation. We appreciate it so very much. 21-3. Tar Heels over the Gophers. The 20th in the country. North Carolina. Drake May basically doing what he wants against the Gophers defense, except he's thrown 2 interceptions. 2 interceptions. And the Gophers have only got 3 points out of those 2 interceptions. The Gophers really need to score a touchdown here. 21-6 in the North Carolina red zone. And they're going to run it to Darius Taylor. He got stopped. 3rd down and 5 or 4. I don't know. They just... You know how in the red zone everything gets more condensed, more compact. The quarterback has to have a quicker release, got to get in a tighter window. The passing offense in the red zone for the Gophers has been absolutely dreadful. Now, if the Gophers throw like an incompletion, do you go kick the field goal here or do you go for it? Do you try to make something big happen offensively before you go in at half? Here we go, 3rd and 4. Kroom's in the slot. Taylor in the backfield. Play action. Nothing there once again. We did get a flag. Pass interference on Daniel Jackson. Again, though, okay, we got bailed out with a flag. Okay. But no execution. There's nothing going on in the red zone. We're not fooling anybody. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. I'd run the ball a couple times here. Boy, what a struggle. What a struggle. Early in the season, Gophers in the red zone. First and goal. Will they give it to Darius Taylor? They do. Good hard run. Gets to the 2-yard line. Give it to him again. Give it to him again. Give it to him again. Line up. You got 2 timeouts. Give it to the young man again. That's a touchdown. He's in, ref. They're marking him short. Yeah, give him it. There you go. He was in. No question about it. Touchdown. Gophers. Let's go.
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
There's no question about it. He's in. Gophers got bailed out. Looks like Ethan is walking with a little bit of a limp there. Darius Taylor. Give it to the young man. Now, Gophers. Hopefully you can stop North Carolina from going down the field and getting points here. You start the ball. You start the second half with the ball. And, boy, you better utilize your running game because the passing game is non-existent. Non-existent. Give it to Darius Taylor. All second half, give it to Darius Taylor. I mean, I know you can't do that, but you guys understand what I'm saying. The passing game is non-existent. (21-10). 30 seconds to go. Drill this ball out of the end zone. Drill this ball out of the end zone. The Buckeyes are up 14-3. Western Kentucky has it 3rd and goal at the Buckeyes 2-yard line. Iowa has the ball at the Western Michigan's 3-yard line. Down 7-0 in the second quarter. Duke is up 17-7. North Carolina beating my Gophers by 11. Oklahoma up big over Tulsa. Oregon State defeating San Diego State. Notre Dame 28. Central Michigan 17. Again, kicked it out of the end zone. Will North Carolina try to get some points? Will they try to get some points here? Rutgers looking to go 3-0. I swear if Georgia loses today, they better not be ranked ahead of Oregon or Utah. Georgia's down. The story of today, Georgia Bulldogs, the 2-time defending reigning national champions, are down 14-3 at home. At home. It looks like North Carolina is running out the clock. So, here we go. I'm going to take a break. Please, everybody come back into the chat for the second half. The Gophers start the ball. Started the second half. And, North Carolina's running game has been non-existent. The Gophers' passing game has been non-existent. But, of course, Drake May has had the big advantage over Ethan Kaliakmanis. Can the Gophers give North Carolina a scare, a little bit of a run here at the start of the second half? Remember the Golden Gophers, you got to keep rowing. You got to keep rowing the boat. And you also have to give the ball to Darius Taylor as much as possible in the third quarter. I'm going to take a break. I'll be right back. Thank you all for joining us here at Peek Around the Corner. It is good to be back, and I'll be back again in about another 15 minutes. Thanks. We are back, and we need to play our results song. Let's go Gophers. It's not over. Not over until we say it's over. Down 21-10. 8th in Cadillac Manis, 8 for 17, 83 yards. Darius Taylor, 12 carries, 66 yards. This is a true freshman, ladies and gentlemen. Had about 190 yards last week, 66 against North Carolina. Give him the rock as much as possible. Corey Crooms, 3 catches for the Gophers. But it's Drake May, North Carolina. Probably going to be the second quarterback drafted in the 2024 NFL Draft. 18 of 23, 287 yards, 2 touchdown passes, 2 interceptions. North Carolina, 20 attempts on the ground, 20 rushes for 34 yards. Gophers are not getting beat at the line of scrimmage, but they're getting beat by the quarterback advantage. Can the Gophers turn it around here? Can they score? They get the ball at the start of the second half. Golden Gophers down 12. Let's keep rowing the boat. Row the boat. Washington up 7-0 on Michigan State. South Carolina 14, Georgia 10. Georgia got a quick touchdown here at the start of the third quarter. The Buckeyes over Western Kentucky 28-10. Aperte. Maria is back. The moderator. The one who rules with an iron fist. She knows above all else, do not give up. Don't ever give up. Keep rowing the boat. Let's take a look at some scores here. Let's take a look at some scores. First, in the Big Ten, we're looking at North Carolina's up on my Gophers 21-10. Duke up Northwestern 24-7. Western Michigan 10. Iowa 7. And Iowa just punted the ball. Western Michigan has the ball 1st and 10 at their 1 yard line. Can Western Michigan get the ball out deep of the territory? But again, Iowa's only got 7 points. Kind of like Northwestern. Iowa 7 points late in the first half, late in the second quarter. Rutgers 21-7 over Virginia Tech. That doesn't surprise me. At halftime, the Buckeyes up 28-10. The Washington Huskies 7-0 against Michigan State. I don't think it's going to be a good day for the Spartans, but can they prove me wrong? Possibly. Northern Illinois at Nebraska, 6 o'clock, FS1. Later, Michigan at the Big Ten Network against Bowling Green. Syracuse and Purdue, they played last year. It was a wild game. Tonight on NBC, the Boilermakers versus the Syracuse Orangemen. That's in Big Ten play. Let's take a look at ACC. Let's take a look at ACC again. North Carolina up. Duke up. Virginia Tech down. Florida State won a head scratcher. A close one. 31-29 over Boston College. Louisville hung on to defeat Indiana Hoosiers. Wake Forest escaped with the victory over Old Dominion. North Carolina just kicked off. So we're back to the Gophers game. North Carolina. Kaliakmanis is under center. Ethan Kaliakmanis under center. Darius Taylor gets a couple yards. I like the play call. Go Gophers. Get the ball early in the Darius Taylor's hand. Now let's go to work. We got to complete some passes, some easy passes. Nothing's been easy for the passing game for the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Single back. Now this time Kaliakmanis is not under center. He's in the shotgun. Big run, Darius Taylor, first down. First down, Gophers. Now, look, I know the score is 21-10. I get it. But North Carolina has not had the advantage on the line of scrimmage, offensively or defensively. It's been Drake May versus Ethan Kaliakmanis. That's with a huge advantage. Not on the offensive line, not penetration. Gophers are doing just fine. In fact, they probably have a little bit of the advantage thus far. North Carolina, 20 rushes for 34 yards in the first half. North Carolina Lions are getting smacked, but we can't complete a pass. The Gophers can't complete a pass for that crucial first down. It can't happen. 2nd down and 6. PJ looks sick at the sideline. PJ looks ill. That's probably a tip-off that the Gophers are going to try to complete a pass here. 2nd down and 6. Very tough afternoon for Ethan Kaliakmanis. Dump it out to him. There you go. First down, Sean Taylor. First down, Gophers. First down, Gophers. Little dump off to Sean Taylor. Ethan did not go crazy with that pass. Okay, now let's run that ball again. Run that ball. We're starting to get some lean on North Carolina. You saw that in the second quarter. I think that's Sean Taylor as a split back, right? There it is. Beautiful pass to Brockington. Slant pattern. That's another first down. Minnesota Golden Gophers. They keep rolling. That's the best pass Ethan Kaliakmanis has thrown. That's the only good pass so far this game. There was actually some zip accuracy right in the back pocket of Brockington. First down and 10 to 29-yard line. Minnesota. That's okay. Keep North Carolina's defensive line honest. Good tackle. They stuffed it. 2nd and long. Let's go. A TD here, and it's a game. We got a 2nd down and 10 now. Now look, I would do a play action rollout. Let Ethan run it. He's only done that once, but not a design play. Let this be a design play. Let Ethan pick up a first down using his legs. Play action, rollout. Play action. Incomplete. Okay, 3rd and 10. Now have the Gophers made a 3rd and long first down yet? I don't think so. And Drake May's done it about 5 times. That was a little bit behind Daniel Jackson. That throw was a little bit behind Daniel Jackson. Here we go, 3rd and 10. Is this 2-down territory? I'm calling for a screen pass here. Little screen. I don't know what the heck that was. I guess that was a center screen to I tie it in. Now we're going to kick the field goal. Not what we needed. Man, that passing game is just Yeah. Good defense, North Carolina. Long field goal attempt. Kasich has got the leg. Can he put it through the uprights? High snap. He put it right on through. Little bit of a high snap, 21-13. Gophers are clawing away, but man, oh man, missed opportunity once again. Got to keep rowing. 21-13. Yes, it's still a game. Still a game. Gophers will not go silently in thy good night. The Buckeyes, 35, Western Kentucky, 10. Woo! We need more defensive miracles here. We need more defensive plays. We already had 2 interceptions in the first half for the Golden Gophers. Taking a quick look at the scores. Duke's up 31-7 over Northwestern. Rutgers 21-7 over Virginia Tech. Man, Virginia Tech is struggling. They couldn't do anything last week. I mean, they literally could not throw or run last week on offense. Let's take a look at the top 25 games. Take a quick look here. Notre Dame 34, Central Michigan Chippewas 17. Georgia down 4 at home against South Carolina, but they got the ball back. It's 3rd and 7 at South Carolina's 34-yard line. Georgia was down 14-3 at half. They scored a quick touchdown at the start of the third quarter, and now they got the ball back. 3rd and 7. 8 minutes to go in a weather-delayed game. South Florida's defeating Alabama 3-0. Up 3-0 against the Crimson Tide, Alabama. The Bulls are 3rd and 10 at Alabama's 28. Now, if you look here, Tyler Buckner, 4-10, 25 yards. Alabama, 8 carries for 28 yards. This is against the South Florida Bulls. Keep that in mind. Those are the 2 big games we're keeping an eye on right now. Georgia's down. Alabama's down. Both are losing. Now it's 4th and 1 at South Carolina's 28-yard line, Georgia. We'll keep it on here, see if they're definitely going to go for it. We'll see if they make the first down. Georgia Bulldogs, 2-time defending, reigning, undisputed national champions, at home, down 4 points to South Carolina Gamecocks. They got the first down. Carson Beck ran for 3 yards to the South Carolina 25-yard line. Georgia's looking to take the lead. Still early in the third quarter. So here comes Georgia. Here comes Minnesota. Minnesota was down 21-3. They've scored the last 10 points. Can they stop Drake May once again? It's going to be difficult. It's going to be very, very difficult. North Carolina has done nothing in the run game. 20 carries, about 36 yards. They've been stuffed. (14-10) Iowa. Thank you, Stephen, for that update. The Hawkeyes have taken the lead. A lot of talk about Tez Walker not being able to get his waiver for the North Carolina Tar Heels. The Gophers have a safety, Craig McDonald, 2-time transfer. A lot of the same situation as Tez Walker. He could not get a waiver. So it's happening to more than just Tez Walker. I understand why North Carolina's going to bat for him constantly, but there's a lot of guys in Tez Walker's situation. They made a rule. If you're a 2-time transfer, before graduating, Drake May is feeling it. Drake May's feeling it. A first down and then a 9-yard completion. It's second and short. Here comes North Carolina. Oh, first down. I think that was a first down. Broke about 3 tackles. Woo! Holy smokes. First and 10. Almost tackled for a 3-yard loss, and he gets a first down. Number 6, North Carolina. Rolling out again. Oh, he got caught from behind. Disco Danny Strigow. Sack. Wow. Drake May, he's very good at avoiding rushes. Excellent. There's a lot of great things that Drake May does. Lot of great things that Drake May does. That's one of them. Keep his eyes down the field, avoiding the rush. He's the real deal Holyfield. Second and 15. It did not work. Well, maybe it did work. The guy clawed for about a decent gain. It's going to be third and long. Once again, third and long. Third and long. Drake May has been excellent at third and long against the Gophers. Gophers on first and second down. Defense has been great. It's third down that May back the pass. Going deep. Incomplete. Davon Jones with the coverage. Good coverage. Fourth down. North Carolina has to punt the ball. The momentum has turned. The momentum has turned. David and Goliath. And David has caught his breath. I don't know. They could have called that, I guess. Okay, Gophers not going to get good field position. Snap over his head. Snap over his head. Snap, bobble it, punter. Bobble it. No roughing the kicker. Catch the ball. Don't screw up on the special teams. Okay. Big, long drive. A classic Gophers drive. Pound that ball. Pound that ball. Pound that ball. Pound that ball. Let's go. Let's go. That's right. That's right. Georgia has taken the lead 17-14. Georgia Bulldogs have taken the lead. Alabama's got the ball second and 10 at Alabama's 39-yard line. 6 minutes to go in a weather-delayed game. 6 minutes to go in a weather-delayed game. That was the Tar Heels' first punt of the game. First punt of the game. Because they've been making plays on third down for the whole game. Everybody holding their breath. Nobody's messaging here. South Carolina. Already in Georgia's territory. Second and 3. Georgia's 45-yard line. I got Alabama 3rd and 1. At their own 48. Can Minnesota do a long drive and actually put it in the end zone? with potentially to tie this game up with a 2-pointer. Can they do it? They've got the ball. They're down 8. They were down 18, seems like just moments ago, late in the first half. But the Gophers have kept rowing. Row the boat, Gophers. South Carolina. 2nd down and 10 at Georgia's 34-yard line. So they did get a first down. Alabama is over the 50-yard line against South Florida Bulls. 3-0. What a shocker. Alabama has yet to score in a game versus South Florida. The SEC, well, kind of struggling this year so far. Kind of struggling. Not kind of. They are struggling this year. Same with the Big Ten. Same with the Big Ten West schools. That is for sure. Alabama, 3rd and 8. Here we go. Cadillac man, a shotgun, single back. And they gave it to him. They gave it to Darius Taylor. He's bouncing off people. First down. Big, long game. Darius Taylor, the beast. Ladies and gentlemen, he's a hard man. That's a true freshman for you. That's what I'm talking about. Gophers, got to just go back to bully ball here. North Carolina, there's nothing that North Carolina physically is doing to you that is hurting you. They're not getting penetration. The Gophers literally have advantage at the line of scrimmage this game. Even though they're down, even though they could still get blown out, they've had the advantage at the line of scrimmage. Our quarterback, Ethan Cadillac-Manis, has struggled today. And you got to give, of course, credit to North Carolina on that. We got a 2nd and 8. Audible at the line. They got out of something. Crooms is in motion. They hand it off. They saw something. It did not work. They did not work. Sean Tyler has to get out of the game. It's 3rd and long. And again, Minnesota 3rd and long passing offense has laid a big goose egg. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8. Big play. Ethan, this is the time you got to put the good throw on here. North Carolina's doing a middle blitz, and he's going to tuck it and run it. Yeah, they took that middle linebacker, and they went right up the field and blitzed, but he didn't get close to Ethan. That left that big, huge gap in the middle, and the Greek rifle used his legs. That was actually good protection. Washington 14-0 on the Spartans. Run that ball. Run that ball to Darius Taylor. Run that ball. Run that ball. Incomplete. He was wide open. But Ethan is not, well, I tell you what, that knee's bothering him too, Ethan. But his throws have been off. Cole Kramer's in the game, backup quarterback. Backup quarterback is in the game. We'll see what happens. Ethan has been struggling all afternoon. Cole Kramer out of Eden Prairie, Minnesota. They give it off to Darius Taylor. He carries a bunch of guys. Oh, jeez. 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5. Let Cole Kramer throw it. He can throw it around. He can also run it. Let Cole Kramer get back there and throw the ball. He's been around for a very long time. Darius Taylor, look at that. Just carrying people. Or, it's not 3rd and 10. I don't know why they have 3rd and 10 down there. It's not 3rd and 10. It's about 3rd and 5. Oh, he got hammered. But that's close enough. Go for it on 4th down. Go for it on 4th down. Kramer with the Duke and the Deke. He can run it. He can run it. Go ahead and run it here. Let North Carolina beat you while you're trying to play your bully ball. Let them beat you at your best. Go ahead. He got it. He got hit at the feet, but he dove. He dove and he got it. Darius Taylor, that's 1st down. Now let's play some bully ball. Let's keep running it. You've got the advantage on the line of scrimmage. You've got the advantage on the line of scrimmage. You're bigger. You're a massive Big Ten team. You're not fast, but you're big. Just lean on North Carolina now. Keep leaning on the Tar Heels. Keep leaning on them, and they will fall. Keep running that football. Run that ball. Run that ball. Is that the first? Is that the play you want to call with Cole Kramer coming in cold? Is that the first pass? God, we're pushing them backwards. What? Greg Harbaugh, offensive coordinator, first year calling plays at Power 5. Cole Kramer's a running quarterback. He can throw it some, but he's a running quarterback. We've got North Carolina. We're pushing on him. We're pushing on him. And I don't know. I think Daniel Jackson was running a post, and Cole Kramer thought maybe he was going more to cutting left to the pylon. I don't know. It don't matter. It's a bad interception. Gophers quarterbacks are just struggling. Oregon State 19, San Diego State 3. Oklahoma big over Tulsa 45-17. Wow. Wow. Woo! Alabama down 3-0 against South Florida. 2:45 left to go in the second quarter. Now, of course, if the play would have worked and they would have scored a touchdown, I'd be saying stuff like, that's why you run the ball, because it opens up the deep pass. And so, but man, the Gophers line of scrimmage, Gophers have done a lot of good things today, but the quarterback play has been not good enough. Not good enough to defeat a Drake May, North Carolina team. Georgia starting to dominate the game. Duke 31-7 over Northwestern. This might change the momentum, Greg. I agree with you. I agree with you. First down and 10, North Carolina. I don't know what happened there. That wide receiver was wide open. What happened there? That wide receiver is wide open. Did he drop it? Oh, no. Just actually not a good throw by Drake May for once. Boy, the Gophers are sitting in that soft zone and Drake May sees a guy open. Bam! It's there. It's right there. Okay, 3rd and 4. Play of the game. 3rd and 4. 20-yard line. First down, North Carolina. First down. Somebody's injured. Uh-oh, that's Henderson. Now, broken tailbone or something, probably. So, why do I need to change my scoreboard? My scoreboard's correct. Very disappointing game for the Rifle. Yeah, that's the storyline of the game. Gophers quarterback play has been brutal this game. Everything else, I mean, you know, they've hung in there, they've had the advantage. Yeah. He's a young quarterback, has plenty of time to develop. Hopefully he'll be ready to go. Now he's got a limp. You know, what if he's injured? What if he's been playing injured all game? Minnesota plays at Northwestern next Saturday. Henderson is up. Hopefully he'll be okay. Again, he's our slot cornerback. We are so thin on the back seven. Extremely thin. No experience in Power 5 football play. The main reason, that and our brutal schedule, the main reason I had the Gophers going 6-6 this year. 1st and 10, Drake May back to pass. Are they going to call holding on that? Man, he looks like a guy's getting held. There's no flag. A beautiful pass. It seems to me that the right tackle's getting beat on these. Yeah, that's holding. They didn't call that. Oh my God, they just showed. I got one monitor that's way behind. Wow, that was a hold. That was a massive hold. In fact, our guy got held twice. That one's going to hurt. 1st and 10, North Carolina. 23-yard line. Ooh, hopefully Drake May is okay. He got tackled low. Yeah, he's all right. He's all right. He's okay. They're calling a flag. Second and 10. No flag. Man, Overthrown. 3rd and 10. Good coverage by Trev Jones. 3rd and 10. Alabama 3, South Florida 3. Georgia's up 17-14. Big 3rd down play, 3rd and long, 3rd and 10. At the Gophers, 24-yard line. Incomplete, 4th and 10. North Carolina. Going to try to kick a field goal here. I don't know, man. North Carolina got fortunate that there was not a holding call called on their right tackle in that drive. Now miss it. Hook it, hook it, hook it, hook it, hook it, hook it. Hook it. Hook it. Block. Block. Right down the middle. North Carolina gets a very important field goal. Very important field goal. 24-13. Tar Heels. Good kick. Good kick. Now Minnesota is back up against the ropes again. Oh, let's take a look at the scores, shall we? Georgia's up 17-14. South Carolina's got the ball, 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. It's in the 4th quarter. It's just started the 4th quarter. It looks like South Florida and Alabama are going in a half at 3-3. Number 16, Oregon State up 19-3 against the Aztec. 19-3 going in the 4th quarter. Oklahoma blows out Tulsa. North Carolina up by 2 scores. Duke up big over Northwestern. Iowa at halftime over Western Michigan 14-10. The Buckeyes 42-10 over Western Kentucky. Washington 14-0. 14-0 over the Michigan State Spartans. Washington State 29-0 over Northern Florida. And UCLA Bruins 35. North Carolina Central 0. North Carolina Central 0. Those are some of the scores in the top 25. Darius Taylor, my goodness. Wow. Wow. What a run. I'm going to tell you something. Minnesota better bring up the bags and bags and bags of NIL cash to keep Darius Taylor in the fold after his true freshman season. Another 4-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 6. Georgia misses another field goal. AMAC says the Gophers have North Carolina right where they want them. I'd rather have the 11-point lead. Thank you all for coming and joining us here. Watch Party, Gophers and Tar Heels. I appreciate it so very, very, very much. Thank you so very much. We're following all the games as best we can. No! Oh, good pass. Caught by Corey Crooms. Ooh, that was a difficult pass. Bucky Irving found the bag man. Yes. He found the bag man of Oregon before he even entered the transfer portal. So Gophers got to be, Dinkytown Athletics has to be proactive and give Darius Taylor the bag, the huge stacks of cash. Look, there's nothing that North physically, I'm going to be honest with you, physically, Gophers have gotten the upper hand a little bit here in this game, especially since the first quarter. But Drake May is special, and the Minnesota Golden Gophers quarterbacks have struggled, and that's the difference. Drake May is the real deal. I hope the Minnesota Vikings, I hope they take him. Or Caleb Williams. I'd rather have Caleb Williams, but Drake May has to be right there. Michael Penix Jr., Drake May, Caleb Williams. I think Bo Nix won't be a first rounder, but he will be an NFL quarterback. Penix is throwing 60-yard bombs. No question about it. No question about it. Ryan Brooks, Minnesota could blind them with those helmets. Let's take a look here. Michael Penix just went on top, touchdown. Washington 21, Michigan State 7. Michael Penix is 9 of 10. 204 yards. 2 touchdowns. No interceptions. 9 of 10. 204. Wow. Wow. Washington deflected pass for a touchdown. Well, let's see now. The Florida State Seminoles barely defeated Boston College. So they're going to drop a little bit in the polls. They were number 3 going into that game. They won 31-29. They're going to drop. Florida State's going to drop. Washington has, they have a chance to move on up. Moving on up. Washington Huskies. Okay, no more field goal, Gophers. No more field goals. Got to put this in. Fourth down, you got to go for it. Tony says Georgia's defense has South Carolina in lockdown. North Carolina, they are they have a legit shot, obviously, of getting to the ACC championship game. I don't think they're going to get there. I think they're still falling short when it comes to the big grunts on the line of scrimmage. It's not like they were 2 or 3 years ago. They can hold up, but they're quite not there yet, I don't think. But it'll be interesting. It's going to be interesting to watch North Carolina attempt to win the ACC championship this year. North Carolina with a good defensive play. Second down and about 9. Second down and about 8. Ryan Brooks, yep, Florida State. They barely hang on. It was a scoop and a score off a fumble. 2nd and 9. Minnesota yet again in North Carolina territory. Either miscommunication or I don't know. I can't tell you. There's been so many plays like that this game for the Gophers passing game. Pass is not even close. Just completely. He was thinking that Crooms was going to go out with that. 3rd and 9. I say this is 2-down territory. Right? So if you want to get just some yards back in this play, go ahead. Yeah, this is miserable. Yeah, that just go ahead and punt it. I mean, this is just, our quarterback is not close, ladies and gentlemen. Now he stared down that wide receiver. North Carolina has the ball 1st and 10 at their 9-yard line. 14 minutes to go in the game. North Carolina has control. They've only scored 3 in the second half here, but they have control of the game. The Minnesota passing offense is absolutely dreadful. On a scale of 1 to 100, the Gophers passing offense is a 2 right now, a 2. I don't know about that, AR. Fleck's been a highly successful coach. He developed Tanner Morgan, and the best that Tanner Morgan could possibly be. We have a quarterback that's playing not a good game. He's very young, definitely not the coach. Time for a fumble. Indiana played Louisville close. Yep. 2 might be generous. The quarterback is seeing ghosts out there. 38-7 over Northwestern. Let's take a look at more of the scores. And you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to go ahead and open up the phone line. Phone line 763-260-1333. 763-260-1333 if you want to call in, talk about a game that's already happened, talking about a game that's going on right now, or talk about a game that's going on later tonight. Give us a call at Peek Around the Corner. Georgia just scored a touchdown. Tony, who's running the scout team this year? Tony Vioto? Georgia up 10, 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. First down and 10. Oh, he caught it. Oh, my. Holy smokes. First down and 10, North Carolina. Nothing there. Nothing there. Minnesota's run defense has been stout. Second down and 10, North Carolina. Virginia Tech coming back. Only 21-16 Rutgers. Again, that right tackle, they finally threw the flag on 75. He's been getting beat all day. I think that's the second flag on him. 75 called for holding North Carolina. Or 63, whoever it is. The guy on the right side of the line there. Georgia 24, South Carolina 14. Second and 20. Let's make a play, defense. Make a play, make a play, make a play. Whoa, what a tackle by Henderson. Wow. Woo. Holy smokes. Washington 21. Michigan State nothing. California has come back and taken a lead on Idaho. Stephen McNeely says, nice tackle. Randy Taylor says, you got to stop him. It's a little dump off. Gophers are going to get the ball back here. They're going to have to score twice. 12:40 left to go in the game. The Gophers are down 11. North Carolina has done close to nothing here in the second half. Close to nothing. Don't know what happened to the quarterback play today. The quarterbacks have been god awful. Got to tip your hat to North Carolina. Probably not the best punt. Bring that all the way up, ref. And then we got a flag. What is the flag on? It's probably on the special teams of the Gophers. Late hit, number 44. That was on North Carolina. That was on the Gophers. That was on the Gophers. That was not on North Carolina. That was on. They're reversing that. That was on Minnesota, number 44, late hit. Right? Am I wrong? I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Tell me in the chat, what the heck was that called? What was the call on that? Let me know what the call was, because I have no clue, obviously. Yeah. Okay. Penalty on Minnesota special teams. 15-yard personal foul. Instead of starting with the ball at the 48, the Gophers start with the ball at the 33. So, we can't even take advantage of a shank punt because we're throwing guys out of bounds late. Keep rowing the boat. Keep rowing the boat. Okay, let's see what's going on here. South Carolina's got the ball 3rd and 15 at their 46. They're down by 10. Alabama, South Florida tied at 3 at half. Oklahoma's up big. Western Michigan's got the ball deep in their own territory. 3rd and 17. Looks like they're going to have to punt it again. Florida International 24, UConn 17. Appalachian State 36, East Carolina 28. Buckeyes 42, Western Kentucky 10. Washington is now up 28-0 over Michigan State. Michael Penix is 13 of 14, 252 yards, 3 touchdowns. If anybody should be number 1 in the Heisman race thus far, after week 3, thus far, it's Michael Penix Jr., the quarterback of the Washington Huskies. The quarterback of the Washington Huskies. Now, Ethan back, shotgun, single back, hand out, nope. Boy, incomplete. The slant pass to Elijah Spencer. Wow, what a struggle, ladies and gentlemen. Now, that looked like it was right in E.J. Spencer's hand, so I'm not sure that's on the quarterback. 2nd and 10. Darius Taylor with a 9-yard run, 8.5-yard run. It's 3rd and short, and I would give it to Darius Taylor twice. Why not? If you stop Darius Taylor twice, Carolina, they're taking Taylor out of the game. Don't ask me what they're going to run here. Don't ask me what the Gophers are going to run on 3rd and short. Darius Taylor's out of the game. Single back, Sean Tyler. Sean Tyler was covered. Cadillac Manis goes down. Doesn't make the first down. I think he's injured. He's on the ground. Just dismal. Just terrible. 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 And they're going to punt the ball away. Not the greatest of punts. North Carolina has the ball at the 23-yard line. As they're going to, I don't know. I don't know what you can ask for. Much more from Minnesota's defense today. Drake made a couple great throws. The Gophers defense was a little mixed up on one of those touchdowns. But a good outing for the Minnesota Golden Gophers defense. Yeah, Michael Penix Jr., he is your leader in the clubhouse for the Heisman, in my opinion. Look at Drake May go. Second and 5, North Carolina looking just to take the clock down. What are they calling here? They're reviewing that. That late. (28-16), Rutgers over Virginia Tech. 61-yard field goal. Missouri walks off the win. Wow. So tonight, what game are you guys watching? What game are you guys watching? I'm going to be watching the backyard brawl, West Virginia and Pittsburgh. Highly emotional game. I think it's going to be close. I can't imagine Pittsburgh whooping on West Virginia, and I can't imagine West Virginia whooping on Pittsburgh. I think it's going to be a very close game. Of course, highly charged, highly emotional, backyard brawl. Thank you, John, for the super chat. South Florida is trying out for the Big 12 or the ACC. I think South Florida, they just lost to some FCS team, right? They had a really poor loss already this year. I think the best thing that South Florida can do is go ahead and build that on-campus stadium. If they ever want to get into the Big 12, the ACC, it's all about building that on-campus stadium. No, I guess it wasn't that bad a loss. They lost to what? They lost to Western Kentucky, 41-24. They defeated Florida A&M 38-28. My bad. I was wrong. My bad on that. Yeah, I'm reading Twitter. I'm reading Gophers Twitter. And it's the same thing. Defense has played, lights out, played with all their heart, done great stuff. They've improved. They've been great for 3 years. And the special teams is terrible. And the passing offense is terrible. And nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. Anyways, what do we got here? 2nd and 5, no penalty. Blitz. They picked up the corner blitz. I think he's out of bounds there. He's out of bounds. 3rd and 5. 3rd and 5. You got to get the football back, Gophers. They got to move out of that pro stadium. Got to get an on-campus stadium. That's what the conferences are looking for. That's what the network, that's what they're all looking for. And that's why they're planning it. Or they have plans in motion. No. Just ask the University of Minnesota. They were playing in a big pro stadium, but they had to get out of there. And they moved into an on-campus stadium. 14 years, beautiful on-campus stadium. Florida State, Florida State. University of Southern Florida University of South Florida have to build an on-campus stadium. And they've got the plans to do so. Iowa's starting to roll 23-10. Pro stadium too big, looks empty. And it's not, you don't get the student involvement. You don't have, it's hard to market the games in a big pro stadium. You don't have the natural school colors. You cannot adorn the inside of the stadium with the history of the University of South Florida. You got to build a new on-campus stadium, beautify that thing, bowls everywhere, and they're working on it. They're working on it. Tim W., Colorado State has the best G5 stadium in the country. That's beautiful. It looks very nice. Absolutely. They went in debt about $200 million, just like every university when they build a new stadium. And they're going to pay it off, but it's going to benefit the Colorado State football program in the years and years and years ahead. Colorado State had to do it, and they did it. They built that on-campus stadium. Okay, so Rutgers is back, according to Jose. So many commercials. So many commercials. Tim W., a Rocky Mountain showdown. Colorado versus Colorado State. Hey, that's a catch. That's a catch. First down and 10, North Carolina. That's a beautiful catch. First down, North Carolina. Down at the Gophers' 38-yard line. North Carolina is about to put the old nail in the coffin, defeat the Gophers at home. And man, do they deserve this game. Drake May, North Carolina. They couldn't run the ball, but they could throw it. They got a bunch of yards in the air. 37-yard line Gophers. Good defensive play. Henderson once again. Playing big in the slot corner. .847 to go in the game. 24-13 North Carolina. Again, I thank you for joining us at this watch party. I appreciate it. Nice to be back. Nice to be back. Drake May gets some yards scrambling. He can do it with his arms. He does it with his eyes. He's always looking downfield. And he does it with his feet. He does it with his legs. 3rd and 4. Puts so much pressure on an opposing defense. Defense needs a miracle play. Another big miracle play from the defense. Oh! Drake May finds the opening. First down at the Gophers' 19-yard line. Avoids the rush. He's a player. Drake May is a player. North Carolina, Minnesota, future Big Ten rivalry. I think so. I got more on that actually here. We're going to wait. Act 3 of the Holy Smokes Theater is about to start when it comes to the ACC saga. We have more on that later. Probably not this week, but maybe early October. 2nd down and 7. Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. North Carolina running down the clock, salting away. North Carolina about to go 3-0. Minnesota about to go down to 2-1. Oh! 3rd down and 3. Third down and 3. North Carolina's 9-14 on 3rd. Oh, offsides on Minnesota. That's the first down, North Carolina. That's the first down, North Carolina. Minnesota defense, Tyler Nubin trying to make some plays. We miss, now Tyler Nubin's our best defensive player, but we miss Cody Lindenberg. We miss our big linebacker. Yes, our only linebacker with any experience, and he's been out for the first 3 weeks of the season. First down and goal, North Carolina looking to punch it in. He's close. He's awfully close. Looks like it's going to be 2nd and goal at the 1. North Carolina is lining up quickly. I don't know why you do this. He got stopped. I don't understand why offenses line up quickly when they got a lead. I don't get it. All you're doing is increasing the chances of a pre-snap penalty. May's going to sneak. Nope. Touchdown, North Carolina. Touchdown. Where's my touchdown?
Touchdown! Touchdown! Touchdown!
I'm going to put up 31 even though it's 30 right now. North Carolina, congratulations on a big win, 31-13. Well deserved. The Gophers. Very disappointing passing offense today. You would have to basically say it was absolutely dreadful. And it has been. First 3 games of the season. If this is how it is for the rest of the year, the 6-6 prediction is going to be accurate. My 6-6 prediction of the Gophers is going to be dead on. 31-13, North Carolina. Tough to play on the road. Tough to play when your quarterback couldn't throw the football. Incredibly inaccurate. Just big time inaccurate. Can't be more inaccurate than that. And then when he laid it into the hands like Elijah Spencer, he just dropped it. But a lot of bad throws. Could not get an offense going. Darius Taylor, once again, another big game for the young man. Let's take a look at the statistics. Let's take a look at the statistics. As this game winds down, look at that. Drake May, 29 of 40, 414 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Ethan Cadillac Manis, 11 of 27, dreadful. Cole Kramer, wow. That throw in the end zone, that basically iced the game. That interception that he threw. The quarterback total, 11 of 28, 133, 2 interceptions. And it seemed even worse than that. Darius Taylor, with no help from a passing offense, 22 carries, 138 yards. Look at that. Where is he throwing that ball? That tight end was double covered. There's nothing there. This is a huge step back. Huge step back for the Gophers. Yes, it's 1 loss, but there ain't nothing there. No development. Now that time, the Gophers' right tackle got beat. Ethan did a great job avoiding it. Great job avoiding it. Incomplete pass. Wow. Well, let's just take it off the statistics here. I can't take a look at it. I can't take another look at it. We're winding this game down. 4 minutes to go in the game. Thank you again for joining us this afternoon. North Carolina wins big over the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Ethan. Woo! Quite a lot of burgundy, maroon, and gold at the stadium. Yeah, Gopher fans, they travel real good. Not the biggest fan base in the country, but they travel real good. Dreadful. Dreadful, dreadful, dreadful. Okay, we're going to close it up. We are going to close it up. We've gotten no phone calls. No phone calls whatsoever. Nobody rubbing in this defeat. Y'all are being way too kind to me. North Carolina, tip your cap. Tip your cap. You won this game. You deserve it. 31-13. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Let's just get this thing over with. Yeah, we're just going to close it up because North Carolina's just going to run it out. So I want to thank you all once again for coming to our watch party. 31-13, the Tar Heels over the Gophers. We could be coming on late tonight for a reaction show. in regards to all the college football games. If we do not, we're going to be doing that Sunday night. We'll see what our schedule is. But we're going to get back to it here at Peek Around the Corner. We're going to be doing episodes and live shows and watch parties. And I want to thank you all for all your great comments, your loving comments to our father who passed away on Tuesday. This Tuesday, Gerard Pflugar passed away. The funeral is this coming up Tuesday. So I want to thank you all because I did not get back to 98% of your comments. Personally, we were not able to do so. I have been so busy. But going forward, Peek Around the Corner, because my father would want it to be so. He loved this channel. He loved what we were doing. He loved what we were creating. And so we're going to go forward, Peek Around the Corner. And I want to thank you all for coming here today. It didn't go well. 31-13, North Carolina. They might score again. Who knows? But a loss is a loss. A win is a win. Drake May, Mac Brown, you are the real deal. Congratulations. Until next time. From all of us at PATC to all of you, please, you all take great care of each other. Thank you so very much.